Do you know the only thing everyone in this world has in common, no matter the race, color, wealth? Do you know what me and you have in common right now? I want you to take a wild guess. I hope you guessed it right, because the answer is time. Time is our most precious asset. Everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. We can't get more of it. You probably clicked on this video because you're trying to figure out how to manage this time that passes so fast. I've got you covered. In this video, I'm going to be sharing useful strategies that I've implemented in my life, and it has allowed me to balance between school and extracurricular activities. Those useful strategies are coming just right after this intro. Hi everyone, what's up Clevy Nations? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing great today, and I want to wish you a happy new month. If you're a Nigerian, we are still in the spirit of independence. A happy Independence Day. If you're just seeing my face for the first time, my name is Clevy, and I'm all about sharing my experiences through medical school and life by giving you tips that helped me each step of the way. So make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and click on that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Sometimes it's hard to balance every day in our lives, but it's totally possible. It just needs a lot of planning and discipline. Let me shock you a little bit. No one can manage time. What we can do is to manage ourselves and everything we do to fit into that time. So time management is being aware of the 24 hours that is allotted to you and knowing how to use those 24 hours to your own advantage and to your own favor. That being said, I'm going to go right into my very first strategy. Set goals and rewards. Setting goals is very crucial to time management because it helps you to have a target. It helps you stay on target and not off your target. One of the ways of setting goals is by having a to-do list. I'm going to be sharing with you all the apps I use for time management. It's not sponsored, no one paid me to say this, but I'm just recommending that you can use these ones because it helps you so much. So having a to-do list, there are two things. You may want to use your phone, and for my phone, mostly I use the Color Notes app. One of the things I love so much about this app is the ability to set my goals and write them down either in a checklist format or in a text format. Or better still, you can write it down with paper and pen. We all know that writing things down helps us even remember them better, and I have really emphasized on these things in my two previous videos where I talked about how to study effectively for exams, or when I talked about how to have straight A's. Feel free to check out these two videos after watching this video. So having your to-do list gives you a clear overview of what you have to do. While setting your goals, please set achievable and realistic goals. For example, if I say I want to finish reading this textbook in a day, it may not be possible. But if I say I want to finish a chapter of this, it's possible because I can do that. I can finish this chapter and even go on to the next chapter. But having this goal to just finish this particular chapter helps me so much. So the worst thing you can do is to set out all these goals and they are unrealistic and unachievable, and at the end of the day you feel you've not accomplished anything. After achieving every goal, please reward yourself. Most times I say when I'm done with writing my assignments or doing my homework, I'd watch an episode of Grey's Anatomy. I love movies. Just doing things you love after you finish achieving your goals really helps you stay motivated. Number 2, prioritize your tasks. Let's face it, there are some days we'll be able to do everything on our to-do list, and there are some days we aren't that lucky. So when you prioritize your tasks, it helps you to know the tasks that are more important and the ones that are less important, so that the days where we are not able to do everything, at least we know we've done the ones that are more important. To me, that's an accomplishment. When prioritizing, I do two things. If I'm using my phone, which is the Color Notes app, it gives me the ability to attach colors to the different tasks I have, and like the name implies, color notes. And so I use red for the ones that are top priority, the ones that are very important. I use a lighter shade of pink for the ones that are less important, and I use blue. And mostly things under blue are mostly my wants, things I can do if I finish doing the important and the less important and I still have more time. That is when I do any of the tasks that are in the blue section. The second thing I do is when I've written down these tasks in a book. And so I use symbols. So I use star to represent the ones that are top priority and important. I use circle for the ones that are less important, and I use triangle, that's the I'm a science student, so I use the delta sign or the change sign. Those ones are always so my wants. The change sign means it can easily change, and so they are my wants. Prioritizing your tasks is very important because sometimes most of our things that are important are always time consuming and difficult, so we tend to run away from those ones and go and do the ones that are less important. It's top priority for a reason. That means it's very important. So if you don't do it, you've definitely not accomplished anything that day. So make sure you complete the ones that are important first, and then you can go out ahead and do the other ones. This leads me to my next strategy: set deadlines. When you need to complete your task, if you don't know this, it will be hard for you to manage or keep track of your time. So make sure you allot a time frame for each task. This way, you'll be able to know when and how you need to complete your tasks. Get a planner. This is a very big tool for time management. Use a calendar. For my phone, the two apps I use is either the Color Notes app, and it's amazing, right? And the Google Calendar. That is also, I just love colors. I don't want to look at my calendar and let it look all boring. I just want something that will give me pop of color and keeps me motivated at times. And or better still, you can use your calendar at home, but make sure you write down the date and the time. That's the deadline, the time and the date you need to complete each task. However, while you're setting your deadline, I wanted to use this little trick I do always. Set your deadline a day before, if it's for dates, a day before, but if it's time, an hour before the actual deadline. Setting these deadlines a day before or an hour before helps you do these things quickly and faster, and even give you more time to do other things you need to do. If you've gotten to this point, well done. I want you to go to the comment section and hashtag Clevy so I know you're the real deal. But while you're there, I want you to answer this question: what is the most difficult thing you're struggling with as a student? I reply to all my comments. We're here to help each other, so I want to know the things I can help you with. Number 4, do not multitask. I can see that look on your face right now. Doesn't it actually save time? Despite what you might think, multitasking is not that efficient. Sorry to add this too, but it doesn't save time. You work more efficiently when you're focused on one task at a time. Number 5, schedule your day ahead of time. It can be very frustrating and time wasting to wake up in the morning and you're trying to figure out what to do for that day. So make sure during the day you take out at least 30 minutes or an hour to write down the things you need to do for the next day. Now, before you sleep, grab that list and go over it. Doing this helps you add the things you need to add in case something else came up during the day, or remove something, and so that when you wake up, you know this is what you have to do for that particular day. No time wasted. Number 6, link your actions to your goals. Always make an habit of evaluating if whatever you're doing will help you achieve your goal. So from time to time, pick up your goal, write down the list of the things you spend the most of your time doing, or the people you spend most of your time with, or the places you spend most of your time going to. Just write them down. Now check out the to-do list and check if it aligns. If it does, congratulations. But if it doesn't, please, it's already showing you that you're going the wrong path or the wrong direction. The next strategy is avoid distractions. Block out all the things that can distract you, because these things will keep you from achieving your goals. I know there's a thought in your mind right now. I've heard this over and over again. You're about to tell me I should cut down my social media, I I should cut down the time, I should off my internet connection, I shouldn't see movies, I shouldn't watch movies. Sorry, but I'm not gonna say all that. Because it's not every time those things I've told you are a distraction. Let me explain. I'm a YouTuber, and if one of my goals in a day is to reply to as many comments as I can, my internet connection is not a distraction at that moment. Because if I turn off my internet connection, how do you want me to reply to all those things? But my friends can be a distraction at that moment, because if they come around, I'll end up talking and gisting with them and forgetting what I need to do. So even when I'm doing assignments, if I need internet connection, it will not be a distraction, but my social media will be a distraction at that time. So what I just need to do is just to log off from my different social media platforms and concentrate solely on the internet and doing the things I need to do for my assignment. So you're going to look at a particular goal and see all the possible distractions around that goal and try to block it. Leads me to my next strategy, and that is learn to say no. For you to achieve your goals, by saying yes to your goals, you're invariably saying no to some other thing. And so learn to say no. If it's going to be detrimental to you achieving your goal, please say no. We want to achieve our goals. We want to make the most out of our day. And so if it's saying no to your friend, or if it's saying no to some TV programs at a particular time, if it's saying no to some things, then please say no. The next strategy is to take breaks. Don't rush from task to task. After completing a task, take short breaks. So give yourself a little bit time to distress, to recharge, because you can't work efficiently if you're tired. Remember what I said about reward? So breaks could also serve as a reward. And so you could surf the internet, you could stretch, you could watch a movie, you could just do that thing you love doing, but don't rush from task to task. My next strategy is don't procrastinate. We all know this is the biggest enemy of time. Maybe this is not the first time you're hearing time management strategies or tips, but there's something stopping you, and that's an enemy called procrastination. It kills time and hinder you from achieving your goals. For the sake of this video, I may not be able to dig into how to stop procrastinating, but don't be sad. I've got you covered. I want you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and click on that notification bell, because in my next video, I'm sure going to tackle how to stop procrastinating. We're going to deal with that enemy once and for all. You've heard all these things I've said, but it remains one thing. You have to do it. You have to implement this. I'm a Christian, and the Bible says you should be the hearer and the doer of His word. And so it's one thing to hear, and it's another thing to do. So make sure you do all these things, because if you don't do them, it's just as if you never heard me in the first place. This video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure you share this video, because sharing is caring. If you want to learn more about study tips and tricks, also want to learn more about medical school related videos, please make sure you check out these two playlists right here. Clevy Nations, I so much hate to leave you, but I will see you in my next video. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay blessed. I love you. Thank you for watching.